Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into SoFi's Q4 2024 performance and exploring the thrilling possibility. Could SoFi's stock soar past $80 per share by 2030 or even earlier? At its current price of 15.78, this fintech disruptor is full of potential. But what would it take to reach such heights? Let's break down the financials and long-term projections to find out. Video is not financial advice or a recommendation to invest. Always conduct your own research and consult with a professional advisor before making investment decisions. First, let's take a look at SoFi's latest results. The company had an impressive Q4 and full year 2024, showing continued growth and profitability. Adjusted net revenue for Q4 was $739 million, up 24% year over year. For the full year, revenue hit $2.61 billion, representing a 26% growth compared to 2023. Adjusted EBITDA for Q4 was $198 million, with a strong 27% margin. Full-year adjusted EBITDA totaled $666 million, at a 26% margin. Adjusted EPS came in at 0.15 for 2024, while GAAP EPS stood at 0.39. Member growth. Membership expanded by 34%, reaching 10.1 million total members by the end of 2024. Loan originations. SoFi achieved record loan originations of $23.2 billion, with personal loans growing by 26% year over year. SoFi's strong Q4 performance marked its fifth consecutive profitable quarter, and every key metric, revenue, profits, membership, and loan originations, is on an upward trajectory, making SoFi an increasingly attractive stock to own for long-term investors seeking explosive growth. Looking ahead, SoFi's management has provided guidance for 2025 that, while seen as somewhat conservative by some, SoFi has often outperformed its forecasts, surprising the market with stronger than expected results. Could 2025 follow the same trend? Let's take a closer look at the numbers. Adjusted net revenue is expected to grow to $3.2 to $3.275 billion, representing a 23% to 26% year-over-year increase. Adjusted EBITDA is forecasted between $845 million and $865 million, maintaining a 26% margin. The company expects adjusted EPS to reach 0.25 to 0.27, growing by over 66% year-over-year. Membership is expected to increase by 28%, adding approximately 2.8 million new members. For 2026, SoFi has guided an EPS range of 0.55 to 0.80, with annual EPS growth projected at 20 to 25% beyond that. If SoFi follows its historical trend of exceeding expectations, 2026 could be a breakout year for profitability, leading to even higher valuation multiples. Long-term projections to 2030. Now let's analyze SoFi's growth potential beyond 2026. Using management's guidance, we can estimate SoFi's EPS through 2030 and calculate potential stock prices based on valuation multiples. EPS growth projections. 2026, EPS of 0.80. 2027, EPS grows 22.5% to 0.98. 2028, EPS grows 22.5% to 1.20. 2029, EPS grows 25% to 1.47. 2030, EPS grows 22.5% to 1.80. Valuation scenarios. We assume a range of price-to-earnings ratios based on market conditions. Super bull case. In an extremely optimistic scenario with sustained hypergrowth, a PE of 45 implies a 2030 stock price of $81. Bull case. At a PE of 35, SoFi's 2030 price would be $63 per share. Base case. A more conservative multiple of 25 results in a stock price of $45. Bear case. In a challenging environment, a PE of 20 implies a stock price of $36. It's also important to consider that stock prices often move in anticipation of future earnings growth. If SoFi continues to demonstrate strong financial performance and expansion, investors may begin pricing in higher PE multiples well before 2030. This means that stock prices in the $60 to $80 range could materialize earlier, possibly by 2027 or 2028, as the market reacts to projected earnings acceleration. Is SoFi stock a good investment today? At the current price of 15.78 per share and a market capitalization of 17.2 billion, SoFi trades at forward PE 2025, approximately 60x based on 0.26 EPS. Price to sales 2025, around 5.3x based on projected revenue of 3.24 billion. Forward PE 2026, approximately 20x 30x based on an EPS range of 0.55 and 80 cents. If SoFi continues its trajectory, 2026 could be the year where valuation multiples start to normalize as profitability strengthens. Should SoFi outperform expectations once again, these numbers might look conservative in hindsight. Investors anticipating long-term growth may begin pricing in future performance well in advance, potentially driving the stock higher before 2026 earnings even materialize. Thank you for watching. Please leave your comments and thoughts below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.